meets by the back door, coffee in a chip cup, muttering, here we go. Fires up the tractor, oh see, the tape seams. Dust kicks up like ghosts in the pale sunbeam. He's just a grumpy gray farmer. That's right. Hitting that field at dawn, plowing, sowing, rows keep growing, and even when a smile's gone, feeding cows and pigs and sheep, goats and chickens in a line. Grumpy gray farmer, grumbling harder, still making everything combine. Weeds in the furrows, laugh at the rusty blade. He leans on the throttle, says you picked the wrong day. Hay in his hair, mud on his old blue jeans, hands like cracked leather, heart stuck in between. He's just a grumpy gray farmer, hitting that field at dawn.
Hello everybody, welcome back to CHADLINGTON. Right, I'm just going to get some fertiliser. We're going to do a contract to start off with. Field 30, not a big job. Yeah, I thought I'd fertilise down here. And then we need to get a seeder or planter, so we're going to sell some more corn. So we should have enough fuel to do this little contract, so let's get this one done and I'll see you back at the yard after we're finished. Let's roll.
Down at the old iron farm, everything creaks, everything knows, every bolt, every broken arm holds the weight of what we chose. Rust in the dirt, dust in my palm, I still hear your laugh in the roads. Down at the old iron farm, I let go, and it never lets go. Coffee can of nuts and nails, names carved deep in the fence rail. One red shovel leaned for years, catching cobwebs, catching tears. Down at the old iron farm, everything creaks, everything knows, every bolt, every broken arm holds the weight of what we chose. Rust in the dirt, dust in my palm, I still hear your laugh in the roads. Down at the old iron farm, I let go, and it never lets go. Talk to the tools like they answer back. Ask that tractor if it misses the
Alright
track.
gang, back at the field of farmers as I see after the time lapse. We collected the money. I thought my mate was mooted. Obviously I ate my dinner before I come back after I finished the contract, and the moot was mooted, so that's why there weren't no sound. So we're gonna put this spreader away, we're going to connect to the grain trailer, we're going to sell a load of corn. Do we connect both trailers to it and sell 2 loads? Yeah, we'll take both trailers, we'll fill them up, and that's all we'll sell. That should give us enough money to do what we want, I'm hoping. So let's disconnect you and you, drop it down there. Nice. We'll connect to the first trailer. Yes. And now for a second.
Smoke on the skyline, sirens on the news, but I'm out in this dirt road, tying up my boots. Hands in the soil, heart in a silent prayer. If we feed each other, maybe we get there. The world going to war, but the farming must stay strong. We plant these seeds for tomorrow, sing that tired earth a song. Let the cornfields be our banner, let the wheat waves carry on. The world going to war, but the farming must stay strong. Old man on the tractor, kids run through the rows, passing down patience, every season grows. Neighbor shares water when the river runs thin. Peace starts quiet, right where we begin. The world going to war, but the farming must stay strong. We plant these seeds for tomorrow, sing that tired earth a song. Let the orchards be our answer, let the harvest make us one. The world going to war, but the farming must stay strong. So let's bring peace to all, from the valley to the town. If we raise each other up, no one gets cut down. Every fruit, every farmer, every table we sit on is a promise to each other. We can still grow strong. The world going to war, but
Come on, mate, you think you can do it, buddy?
these seeds for tomorrow, sing that tired earth a song. Let the fields become our prayer, till the hate and hurt are gone. The world going to war.
We got there in the end, buddy. I don't know what the price is, but it's gonna be good. So let's get to the sell point and let's get tipping. Here we go then. Load number 1.
This incredible fish keeping system. And I guess that's
Nice. 50,833. Puts us up to 82,583
yeah.
for the second trailer. Got to activate it.
Every album. Considering they are such an immense number of stuff, but
77,070, so that puts us up to 159,000. So not as good as the last time we come and sold some, but still good enough. Right, I'll see you back over at the farm. That's a big field of poplar. I hadn't done poplar in FS25. I did it once in FS22. It makes some good money, and I think it regrows after you harvest it, so that'd be nice. Alright, now it's time to reverse these trailers back in where they come from. Oh, it's gonna be problematic. I need to do some texturing around here anyway, so that makes life easier. A lot easier. Right, let's head to the store now then. Alright, here we are then. Coming up to the store. We're looking in the used market. I don't know if I own a mulcher. We'll have a look. Let's have a look in the garage first. Oh, we do own a mulcher. Nice. Right, let's have a look at the planters then.
Really nice orange colour. But yeah, I mean, some people would look at this one and say, oh, the best fish is this sankey, red, white, black. Other people
I want a direct drill one. I want to buy it outright. 6 meters. 6 meters. She needs carp. That's not a direct drill. No, that one is. And these ones are. That's a 4 meter. See, there's a model one like this, and that's a direct drill. But we could go with this one. And it drills every crop. Yeah. Let's go with this one. That's how I purchase it, but we'll pay 67,000 off it. At least it was 92,000. But this only does seed. Ah, crap. It's not direct drill neither. I'm going to change my mind. So we'll sell that back to the store. It has to be a direct drill, I'm afraid. I don't want to be cultivating. And I'll walk away from that. Splatters. That's not a direct drill neither. Nor is that one. So it's got to be one of these then. 4 meters. 5 meters. 6 meter.
I think actually these fish are big enough. We're going to use machinery to get
Well, before I buy this, I'm just going to check to see how much money we had, because we ain't got enough. And then get a full refund. So we had set money. We had 159,604. Right. That's what we had when we came back, when we first come to the store. So that's what I'm giving myself back. And we're going to buy this one. So now it takes liquid fertilizer. 2023 model. Small lights on it.
I've seen the pros do it.
With GPS, what's that mean? Line spacing.
The smaller fish were looking quite content in their new home. Next up was the kinmas, but this is probably one of my favourites, excluding Charlie, of course. This fish's colour is just so vibrant, almost as the eyes go glow in the eye. Stretching, stretching. Maybe hold.
We'll go with the dearest one. So that's up to 38,000.
I mean, I'm lifting a lot of water, that's not all fish.
Right, let's get disconnected to it then. Right there, right there, right there. Oh no. It takes solid fertilizer, sorry. So we get some seed. I've got fertilizer back at the yard, but I don't know if this is gonna fit through the gate. It might do. That seed's now needing to be picked up. Right, see, back over the farm, guys. Right, will it fit through the gate? No, it won't. Surely these fit through gates, mate. Oh, we'll have to just drive around. Right, gang. The field has been mulched, but we're going to stick some lime down. So I'm going to connect to the lime spreader. We're going to go over there and lay some lime down. I'm going to jump in the telehandler. Might need some more lime, but we're going to load up the fertilizer on the trailer. Go to the store, grab the seed, take that back to the field. Then get the spreader and run that over back to the field. And I've got the mod for the crop rotation mod, so we'll sort that out as well. Okie dokie. So we'll fill the spreader up. We'll spread what we can on the field before we head to the store, grab some more lime and fert and the seed. So let's roll.
Grumpy Gray's out early, mug of tea and a cloud of steam. Boots in the muddy doorway, chasing that stubborn dream. Tiny patch on the hillside, cold wind cutting his plans. Just a man and some hand tools and soil in his hands. Grumpy Gray, farming for you to begin. Turn that spade, let the story begin. Hand tools only, watch the furrows roll from a little holding farm to a field of gold. Grumpy Gray, farming, hit record and see how a kin-leg dream grows wild and free. Grumpy gray farming for you to begin. Turn that spade, let the story begin. Hand tools only, watch the furrows roll from a little Holden farm to a field of gold. Grumpy gray.
Alright, this line's going as further than I thought it was going to go. We're now coming up to our second hender done. They're on ups and downs, and the tractor is in need of some diesel. So I'm going to go and get this, the rest of this emptied, and I'll come back to you when we've been to the store with the telehandler and the trailer, picked up more seed and some more lime. So another 8 bags of lime will definitely finish this field off. Definitely. Right, so I'm going to go and get this done. Well, the rest of this emptied, then I'll grab some more lime and pick the seed up, and I'll see you back at the field with the telehandler and trailer. So I'll see you in a blink of an eye. Alright gang, we're back to the yard. I've been looking for a pallet fork, but I didn't pick me up one, so I brought one. So I was going to put fertiliser on the trailer, but I ain't got a pallet fork, and I don't particularly want to be doing it with super strength because I've messed my wrong thing. As you see, I've messed the look with the mass wrong, and I can't get it back to how it was. So I'm afraid we'll either have to leave the fertiliser here or just load it up by hand. Whoa. Well, I can just lob it on, I suppose. I'm trying to see how many bags there was. I think there's only 2 and possibly 3. Come on, get off the fence, Jim. I want to put the doits on the planter and send that to the field so we don't have to come back for it. I've already been back to the farm with the Fendt and took that back to the yeah, there's only 3. I'll just chuck it on by my hand if I can. That's alright with the side panel, so yeah, nice. Get these strapped. The doits just here. Got the water buck on. And that's it. I'll send this one to the field with the planter. I'll probably use this tractor for the diesel what I brought last time. I used that in the Fendt, so I'd have brought by some more. Do we own a workshop? I can't remember if I put one in or not. If I did, it'll be here. Well, it looks a bit not. But anyway, let's get these pallets picked up in bags and get the lineman and drilling done.
full of green. Start where you stand on every screen. Grumpy maybe, but he don't quit. Scotland land, he was born for it. Grumpy Gray farming for you to begin. Turn that spade, let the story begin. Hand tools only, watch the furrows roll from a little holding farm to a mega goal. Grumpy Gray farming, hit record and see Kinleg's name in the sky for all to see.
Alright, so when I want it to auto-load, it don't auto-load. Now I've chucked the bag off the other side. God damn it. I'll see you back over the field.
Clutch and grind to find the gear. Rust red hood shakes coughing steam. Boot heel feathered on the pedal, old wheel twitching under my hands. Sheep spill wide like drifting smoke. Gray back snag on every stone. Dog sharp bark cuts through the clatter. One white lamb already wandering. Golden wool, iron song, push them up where they belong. Morning spills across the hills. All this metal, all this will. Golden wool, iron song, slow machine and moving throng. Heart keeps time with scrap and bleed, till rough ground runs under their feet. Gear teeth chatter, frame bone rattles, chaff and mud on faded paint. Fleece like clouds caught on the heather, every step a different thought. Light comes low, it paints their back, stripes of fire on tangled curls. Steam from noses, breath of winter, haloed in that rising gold. Golden wool, iron song, push them up where they belong. Morning spills across the hills. All this metal, all this will. Golden wool, iron song, slow machine and moving throng. Heart keeps time with scrap and bleed, till rough ground runs under their feet.
Alright, last couple passes then. As you see in the time lapse, we had to get 2 more bags of lime for each store deliveries. But this field's released. I'm using that mod. I think it's from Oz. It's what's called Farms Market. We'll just need to take a look at that because I don't think it works with that mod. So I don't know if it's actually working or not. So we'll get this field done and we'll take a look. Yeah, there's just half a row. Yeah, I just took a look and it looks like I overfilled there, so that's not good. Because I do this field was on lease. We'll dive in and have a proper look once I'm down the bottom. Alright, field completed. So let's just switch that off, let's take a look. Yeah, make offer. Yeah, so that mod's working. So it conflicts with the lease field mod. Yeah. But don't let me return or sell this field. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I can rename it, but I can't sell it. Where these ones I own, I can sell. Interesting. Right, let's get this over the other side of the field then, and we'll sort out the crop rotation. Alright, so all the field's done. I think I'm going to use this tractor to do this planting. Because the worker took ages to bring this over, so I don't know if it was too powerful for it or not. But yeah, corn was in this field last time. Ideally I want to put sorghum in, really, for the chickens. Not chickens, pigs, but we could get chickens, I suppose. Right, let's switch that off. Let's get this connected. Right, connect. Automatically put the straps in. Right, let's do the crop rotation then. What are these? Let's remove them. We'll remove that as well. Add a crop rotation, so we put corn. Spell it right, bro. Corn. Without. With sorghum and 40%. So I say put corn back in it. 85%. Then we'll put a catch crop in, or seed radish. Put corn in again. Then on the third cycle, we'll put wheat or barley in. So that's what we'll do. We've still got 4 fields to harvest. I don't know if we'll get to one of them in this episode. That'll probably be the next one. Steer and assist. Yeah, planting corn.
Boots on the run, cold wire in my hand, breath in little clouds over fresh cuts.
Let's go then.
Gate latch clacks, low head, steady horns. Dust hangs in the light like a field just born. Summit of the Holden, I stand and I count every slow foot shuffling through. Grumpy gray backs in the new timber bounds, finding their places like they knew. I lean on the rail, feel the world breathe again. Morning is finished in the pen. Old bell clinks, one last stubborn turn. Soft grunt, sideways glance, that familiar burn. Painted tags swing in a lazy sway. Hide rubs on the post, they remember the way. Summit of the Holden, I stand and I count every slow foot shuffling through. Grumpy gray backs in the new timber bounds, finding their places like they knew. I lean on the rail, feel the world breathe again. Morning is finished in the pens. Idle now, ears flick, tails trace, chewing in rhythm to the hush of this place. Summit of the Holden, I stand and I count every slow foot shuffling through. Grumpy gray backs in the new timber bounds, settled and shut.
Now, I am impressed of the rate of the seed and fertiliser. It's not using too much, so I'm going to keep going until we nearly run out. I'm surprised we got this far without refilling, but what a seeder. Just a shame it's not bigger. So I'm going to carry on and I'll come back to you either we've finished the field or we're nearly out of seed. We're still going, we've still got fertiliser, still got seed, and we've made progress. I'll say we're going to nearly run out halfway through that smaller section of fertiliser, I mean. Be nice if it does the whole field. This is crazy to think this might just make it till the end. 693 litres of fertiliser, 403 litres of seed, 61% and 31%. I've got a good feeling about this, gang. Alright, gang. I'm going to leave this one here. And I'll see you in the next one. So remember, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye, everybody.